This is how Panerai lost the trust of their customers in the year 2020. Panerai, owned by the Richemont Group, has one of the most recognizable designs in the watch world, and they also have in-house calibers. One of those calibers is the P9010 caliber. The original P90 caliber was introduced in 2016, and it had a feature of hacking seconds, which means that the seconds hand will stop when you try to adjust the time, and it also had movement finishing. This finishing was only on the parts that was visible to us, which means it had brushing, it had perlage on the bridges, and chamfering. But somewhere around the middle of 2020, Panerai decided to change a few things, and they did not even inform anyone about it, not even their own boutiques. Customers who bought Panerai watches post July 2020, which had the caliber P9010, they realized that now Panerai watches are coming with closed case backs as opposed to open case backs where you could actually see the movement. And they also noticed that when they adjust the time, the second hand doesn't stop. It keeps on ticking, which is not supposed to happen. So they thought, okay, this is maybe a manufacturing defect. But it was not a defect. Turns out Panerai actually removed the hacking feature from the caliber. And not only that, they also removed all sorts of finishing that was present on the movement before 2020. Panerai removed all the brushing, perlage, chamfering from the movement and replaced it with the industrial micro sandblasting touch. Did this change mean that the watch will not function properly? It will function properly, but you're paying for the finishing of the movement as well, especially for $8,000. You're paying $8,000 expecting to at least see some visible finishing on the movement, and they removed it. They objectively made the movement look uglier. Panerai did this to cut costs, which is fine. But the problem is that they did not inform anyone about this change. They kept it a secret, hoping that no one would notice. And they did not change the reference number of the caliber. If you're making such a change, at least change the reference number, at least tweak it a bit. And that is when customers started to question the transparency of Panerai.